When Ashley Bryan proposed the book project Sail Away to his editor, he said, "I chose poems that I felt a child would have no trouble immersing himself or herself in." And he created images that he encouraged you to pore over and get lost in. Both Langston Hughes and Ashley Bryan made work that was meant to be accessible, artwork that was intended to be part of your life. Ashley Bryan and Langston Hughes' Sail Away focuses on work made by Ashley Bryan and Langston Hughes on the topic of oceans, seas, and rivers, culminating in the 2015 book Sail Away, in which Ashley Bryan created original collages to illustrate poems by Langston Hughes. The exhibition tells the story of two young men who went to sea and the influence those early experiences had on their work as young artists and also as later mature artists. Ashley Bryan was an artist and author. He worked in many different media, from watercolor to gouache to collage to puppetry to sea glass. He was born in New York in 1923, and he eventually moved to Little Cranberry Island in Maine. And he was deeply interested in using color and form to share the stories that he loved with many people, especially children. He starts to illustrate books written by other people in the 60s. Then in the 70s, he begins to both write and illustrate books. And in the 2000s, he turns to collage. Langston Hughes was a poet who was always very important to Ashley Bryan, and in 2015, he decided to select poems by Langston Hughes about the sea, about rivers, about oceans, and create original collages to go with those poems. The exhibition has two sections. The first section shows artwork from Ashley Bryan's earlier book projects, and then the second section contains all the original collages from Sail Away. When Ashley started illustrating and writing children's books in the 1960s and the 1970s, there were relatively few representations of Black children in children's literature, and Ashley saw this as an issue and decided to create that literature himself.
The Morgan is a home, actually, of children's literature. We have wonderful holdings in illustrations, original documents, manuscripts, and so the Morgan was delighted to be identified by the Ashley Bryan Center as a home for these collages.
One of the focuses of the Morgan is on process, and the Ashley Bryan Center gave not only the final collages for Sail Away, but also all the preparatory materials for the book. So this exhibition shows you essentially how to make a book. I'm excited to show visitors Ashley's collages for Sail Away, in which he poured all of his love of color, his interest in form, his ability to bring together different forms and ideas and different moods into this one book. And so it's amazing to have all of these collages in one room together.
In a way, you get a whiff of the sea. You get a sense of light and water and the imagination that can just flow past. And this, in a way, is the heart of Ashley Bryan's beautiful illustrations. They are so vibrant and well done, and in this exhibition, we can see them up close.